Did he say? Oh, he's sending us live right now. Okay.
Hello, West Hartford. It's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning here in the Town Hall parking lot. How's it going? Chris Prentice here. Behind me, it's the EV showcase. Everything electric, all these vehicles, lawn care equipment, bicycles, all kinds of ways to power your life in a sustainable way on display here at 50 South Main Street. You can come on down. This is running until 2 p.m. today. You can come on and get your eyes on it yourself. See all these beautiful cars, all these beautiful alternative ways to power your life. Guess who we're standing right next to? Just so happens that one of the most important people in West Hartford, one of the most powerful women in this town is right here, Miss Sherry Cantor. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you on this beautiful day?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm so glad to see something like this at West Hartford. I'm an EV owner myself, so to see this, to see the town pushing something like this, I'm really excited to see it. What do you think what is the mission of West Hartford as when it comes to sustainability and EVs and battery powered houses and everything that I see over here, bicycles and all of that? What are we aiming to do?
Well, it's really an education to expose people on what is possible and how we can continue to make our community greener. We actually, fresh off the press, are now have attained gold status for Sustainable CT, Sustainable Connecticut, and we're really proud of that. There's two towns that were previously honored with this designation, and we just received, we're the one of four to receive this designation, and we're really thrilled that, but it's the hard work of some of our staff, every department head that incorporates green practices in what they do. We have a green van over here delivering things throughout town, so making no footprint, and then, you know, obviously lawn equipment, but a lot of this is privately owned, and educating people. You share your experience of what it is like to own an electric vehicle, and then maybe somebody else will step in and give that a try, and we're just trying to expose people to all of that, and just sharing the support and knowledge and experiences.
Yeah, and that's an awesome thing. That's an awesome thing. And I've noticed, again, I say I'm an EV owner myself, and I've noticed here at the town hall, there's EV chargers right here, free of charge for anyone to kind of pull up right there and use them. I see them well used. I use it myself. There's some over at Bishop's Corner. They're all around. So, you know, the support and the infrastructure is being built here in West Hartford. And so it's really good to see that we're being recognized on a state level.
Absolutely.
Like that, right? Yeah. That's
yes,
awesome.
And we're purchasing our second EV van also for work, and that will be really helpful. And we expect to do more and more of this, and keep adding to the infrastructure so people aren't afraid that they can have access when they need it, because that is a really important part of making sure that we have a safe community. Still, you know, we still need to get there with, I know our public safety vehicles are a little more challenging because they have to be fully charged, they have to be ready, so that's a little bit more of a model, a different model, but we're working on it, and we are making progress. And to receive this designation, it isn't just EVs, it's about the way we live, how we develop our community, making sure we're walkable, making sure we have safe ways for people to get around on bikes. So all of those things are very intentional and thoughtful. They don't happen as quickly as we want, but the fact that we keep working at it is the most important point.
One step at a time,
That's
right? One step at a time. West Hartford is carving the pathway to the future one step at a time. Thank you so much for stopping and talking with us.
My pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Sherry Cantor. You've seen her before. You know who that is. You know who that is.
WHC-TV, you bring so much information to our residents. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you, and we appreciate you as well. Hey, West Hartford, let's take a walk. Let's take a walk and see who else we can find, what else we can learn out here. As the mayor was just saying, it's not all about EVs. It's about sustainable living in general. Let's see, we are at the Sierra Club over here. Hello, how are you? We've got some change makers over here at the Sierra Club. How's it going? My name is Chris Prentice. I'm here with West Hartford Community Interactive, local TV station. We're just checking out the event. We want to see what there is to learn here. I know there's a lot of stuff here. What's going on with the Sierra Club? What are we talking about over here?
We're excited to have partnered with Sustainable West Hartford to put this event together. And so just generally about the event, you know, we've planned this so that people can learn about all kinds of electric equipment. So we have multiple owners of electric vehicles who are here and willing to answer questions about what it's like to drive. the vehicles. There's an electric school bus. There's e-bikes and e-bike test rides and electric lawn care, all which are much better for the environment, non-polluting, and so can really reduce pollution and emissions by transitioning over to these kind of technologies. And Sierra Club, we're the nation's oldest and largest environmental organization. Started in 1892 as a hiking club in California. So we also have a table here today and sharing information on what we do here in Connecticut. Fast forward to today, we're in every state and we're part of the Connecticut chapter. We still do a lot of hiking, but also working on the most pressing environmental issues facing our state.
Sure. That's awesome. That's really awesome. You guys are bringing a lot of knowledge here to West Hartford, but also apparently across the entire nation from coast to coast. The Sierra Club is doing their thing. They want to hike and they want a clean environment to do that in, and I love that. I love that. That's where the motivation started, with something so simple as just wanting to enjoy nature, and now it's evolved years and years, decades and decades later into just general sustainability. Right? That's really cool. It's really so. Am I correct in understanding that Sierra Club is the driving force behind this event today? Is that what I'm?
Well, we're doing it with other partners, including Sustainable West Hartford. And here comes Bernie.
Here comes Bernie from Sustainable West Hartford. Fantastic.
We have another winner.
And we got winners and everything. What an event we're putting on today. You guys, you got to make it down here. This is going until 2 p.m. today. You can come and get your hands on all this beautiful information. 1 p.m., pardon that. We're here until 1 p.m. today, learning about everything there is to do with sustainable living. We can save Remington woods. We can stop the expansion of fracking and pipelines in Connecticut, clean up this polluting energy plant. There's a lot of different initiatives going on out here, all the way down to just going out and enjoying and exploring different areas on different hikes. There's the Wildlife Committee. Let's see if we can have a word with Bernie right now. We're gonna pounce on him. We didn't ask him beforehand, but we're just gonna do it. We're right here. Hi, Bernie.
Hi.
How's it going?
I feel so famous. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Bernie, Sustainable CT. What's going on, Bernie? What are we doing? What's the mission today?
The mission today, the two tables we're looking at here are the Sustainable West Hartford Commission tables. This table is primarily devoted to nature-based solutions, so things that you can do in your yard to use less chemicals, be more mindful of how we don't introduce pesticides, how we don't waste energy. This part of the table is dedicated to making your home more efficient, to adopting solar, to adopting EVs, of which there's a whole bunch here today. And our mission here today is to get as many people in West Hartford knowledgeable about all this stuff as we possibly can.
Sure. So the mission is knowledge, and the mission is spreading information, arming the community with the knowledge that they need to move forward in a more sustainable way, whether it be their own personal vehicles, powering their home, maintaining their lawn. I see a lot of lawn equipment over here, edgers and lawn mowers, all battery operated, I would assume.
All battery operated, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So what would you suggest to a hesitant resident of West Hartford? They've got a big yard, and they prefer the riding mower because they've got so much to cut, and then they've got family way across the country that they visit for the holidays. Maybe an EV doesn't sound like the right choice for them. Is there any kind of way to maybe baby step your way into a more sustainable lifestyle?
Absolutely. So on the EV side, if you don't want to go full electric, my recommendation would be a plug-in hybrid. I'll use my daughter as an example. She's got what's called a RAV4 Prime. It's a Toyota, and I'm not calling out any particular brand, but just it's very popular. It'll run 40 miles on gas. Yeah. You're driving down the road, the battery runs out. You just keep going on the gas that's in the tank. You don't even know that you're switching over. So that's a great baby step. In fact, maybe it's even bigger than a baby step. And if you have a great big lawn, we do have in town lawn care services that do electric lawn care, big riding mowers. In fact, the town of West Hartford has an electric lawn big tractor. So you could hire somebody, or you could follow the results on this table and actually reduce the amount of lawn and put more gardens in, things like that. So my number one step would take a step, even a small step, in the direction that you want to go. And once you get started, you'll find that you can follow right along. Sure. Also, connect with other people, because we have a lot of smart people in this town, and if we work together and learn from each other, there's nothing we can't do.
I love that. I love that. I love that. It's all about cooperation, and it's all about learning and progressing towards the future. Thank you very much, Bernie. We appreciate what you're doing here. We appreciate, yeah, thank you. We appreciate.
Last year, so
Yeah, we're back again. We're back again.
we gave you no notice, so I really appreciate you doing this.
We're happy to be here. We're happy to be there, and we're happy that you're here. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing, Bernie. Merry Christmas, Bernie. He's always looking to the future, right? All right. Here we are. We've got some alternatives to gas-powered lawn equipment. They're suggesting electric mowers, blowers, and more. Of course, the classic human power. I remember my dad employing my human power many times in my youth to shovel snow and to rake leaves. You can definitely use human power. Convert grass to pollinator-friendly plantings. Okay. So just other ways besides manual labor to reduce the amount of labor necessary on your yard. Hello. Hi, my name is Chris. Nice to meet you.
Eric, nice to meet you.
This is Eric, ladies and gentlemen. Eric, is there anything you can tell me about these machines? I don't really know much about electric mowers and electric edgers and blowers. Are these comparable to their gas-powered alternatives? I mean, what are we looking at here?
Yeah, they're all comparable to your gas-powered machines. They work excellent. I've had this mower personally for 3 years.
This is your personal machine?
This is my personal machine, yeah.
Okay, and it served you well?
It serves me well. I have a small yard, but 30 minutes and half a charge, and if I need more, it's an hour to recharge.
That's not bad at all.
And it folds up, stores nice and neat in my garage. No maintenance.
No maintenance, yes. That's one of the main things. I'm an EV owner myself, and one of the main things that I appreciate about it is the reduced level of maintenance that's necessary. There's no oil changes. There are no spark plugs. If I recall correctly, there's fewer than 24 or more than 24 parts that are not a part of an EV that would be a part of a traditional gas-powered vehicle. And we're looking at a similar thing for these guys, I would imagine, right?
Same thing. Just electric mower, just the battery, and it does what I need it to do. No problems.
Yeah, and that charging time is pretty quick. 30 minutes for a half a charge, an hour for a full charge.
Yep.
You know what? You mow half your lawn, and maybe if that's not all of it, put your mower on a charge for an hour, grab some lemonade, hang out for a little bit, and then get back out there, right?
Well, this is so quiet. Saturday morning's first thing I do. So I get up, charge it because I usually forget to charge it, have my breakfast while it's charging, and then go out and mow my lawn at 8 o'clock in the morning. Don't bother my neighbors.
And that's another factor that I hadn't considered. Mowing your lawn care is loud. It is, And if you can mow your lawn at 6 a.m. with this bad boy if you needed to, and nobody would be the wiser.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that. That's awesome. And you see, we've got a variety. It's not just mowers. There's edgers. There's blowers. There's a chainsaw over here. Anything you need to get done can be done with. And I see some batteries hanging out back there. I've seen that brand right there at Home Depot. It's easy to get your hands on this stuff, right?
It sure is. You can get online at Home Depot, Lowe's. Ace sells this brand here, right here. So if you want to stay local, you can find them everywhere.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, and I love just the alternatives, right? I'm always a man who loves more options, and the more options we have to move ourselves in a more sustainable way, the happier I am. And I'm glad to see this out here. Thank you so much for sharing your machines with us and your knowledge with us. We appreciate you very much. Yeah, nice to meet you as well. Hey, West Hartford, come down here and check this stuff out. There's a bunch here. There's a bunch here that I didn't know about, and that I'm sure that I'm not doubting your knowledge, but there's more to know everywhere you go. And this is one of those places to go to learn a little bit more as we approach our row of electric vehicles. I see Teslas over here. I see full-on pickup trucks over here. You can do some hauling on your EV battery power. Let's see if we can kind of make it around to the front. I saw something really interesting at the front of every one of these cars. And now that I'm seeing the back, it's even more interesting. There's storage in the back, as there normally is with any car. But if you come around to the front, I'm looking in here, there's just more storage. This is where you would normally see your big old engine and your transmission and all the filters and hoses and belts and tubes and plugs and wires. Nothing. You can put your groceries in there if you want. I also saw over here, check this one out. This is our big old pickup truck right here in the front. Not only is there more storage in the front here, you can charge batteries for your other vehicles right here in your car. They're heating up coffee and tea right here in the hood of their truck. Isn't that crazy? That's the future we're headed for, ladies and gentlemen. You can join us. This thing has 10,000 miles driven on it, and it looks like it's in fantastic shape. And as they said, these are personally owned vehicles. The people who own these vehicles are here at this event. So if you'd like to ask questions, not to a salesman necessarily, but to someone who actually owns the vehicle and lives with it every day, drives around in it, uses it for their day-to-day purposes, getting groceries, going to work, all of that good stuff, they're here for you to question them and ask them, you know, how it's working for them. Looks like this is the Ford F-150 Pro. It's an EV, you know? Look at that. So it's not just Teslas, you know, not just the fancy Teslas out here. You can get a workhorse of a truck that runs on battery power. You can still haul your lumber and your Christmas tree in the holiday times. You can still throw it in there and make it happen without the use of gas. We were talking to Bernie before about a plug-in hybrid, and that's what it looks like we've got over here. I believe this is the Hyundai Iconic. It runs on gas, also has a battery in there. It's a plug-in hybrid. As you see, here's the main battery for your juice here. You still got all your familiar car parts in here. You got your fluids and your belts and your hoses and all that stuff. But you've even got this giant battery here in the front to give you a little more distance to supplement that gas tank. Very interesting, very versatile. There's a lot you can do with an EV, I've learned. And if you're looking for a little more style, we got a Mustang. You got an EV Mustang over here, a plug-in. It's a Mustang nonetheless. It doesn't have gas, but you know what? That thing still rolls. I've ridden in one of these before. They're nice. It's called the Mach-E. M-A-C-H-E. Very fancy, very nice, very lovely, and very sustainable. There's lots and lots of options for you to be sustainable and still get your life up and rolling in a timely and efficient manner. There's a Rivian. We're moving up the chain here. This is your fancy pants right here. This right here. And if you've noticed, there's a lot of varieties here. The vehicles we're seeing on this row are different levels on the cost scale. Yeah, everyone has heard of Tesla, right? You may not have heard of Rivian. Yeah, you may not have heard of the Mach-E here, and you may not have heard of the Iconic. But they're all different levels on the price scale. So there's different entry levels, so to speak. If you were looking to get into this and maybe you're getting a little bit of sticker shock, you know, you see what's going on with the pricing of some EVs. There's lots of entry levels that you can get in on that may suit your needs a little better. So don't be afraid to shop around. Don't
low battery.
Hey, West Hartford. We're here live. I told you we had some EV owners here. We had a whole row of fancy EVs. We got Peter right here. He's one of those owners. He owns the Mustang. That's right. I told you there's a Mustang EV you didn't know, the Mach-E. Peter, can you tell us a little bit about this vehicle? How long have you had this?
I got almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
I bought it because the lease was entering in my minivan, and my daughter was going to college in Rochester, so I wanted to be able to go out there and visit her. Mm-hmm. And so I got an extended range Mustang Mach-E, and I can do that 5-hour drive, 300-mile drive, no problem at all.
No problem at all. You can do a 5-hour. That's a solid drive right there. You're able to make it all the way there without really any kind of hiccups at all.
Yep, no hiccups, no problems at all. In the warmer months, it has that range. In the colder months, I might have to stop once. But hey, I got to stop and use the bathroom anyways, and so 15 minutes, it'll get back up to like 30-40%, and I can make it the rest of the way, no problem at all.
That's pretty great. What would you say, having been an owner of a conventional, what do they call it, internal combustion engine, right, the traditional gas-powered car, having moved from that to now a fully electric, this car.
Electric, yes.
Moving to a fully electric car, can you give me a benefit and a drawback? Have there been any of those? Can you identify?
Oh yeah, definitely. So the benefit is I never have to go to a gas station, right?
Yeah.
So at night, I can plug in the car, go to bed, and it can be whatever level I want in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of driving, so only like once a week do I need to plug in. And then the other big benefit is that's cheaper, even with the rates in Connecticut for electricity, than a gas car.
Yeah.
And then there's no maintenance, except for rotating the tires, which is free with my package that I got.
Sure.
There's no cost, no maintenance, no problems at all.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy with it. It's a little bit more expensive when I bought it 3 years ago than a gas car, but they've come down in price. That was probably the only negative. But if I was buying one today, I definitely would not go back to a gas car.
So you're a convert.
I definitely am.
You're a
Yeah,
convert, okay.
100%.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you for bringing this guy out for us to see. And I was noticing, not only is there a ton of storage in the back, there's no engine.
That's right.
You got more storage in the front here.
Yeah.
Do you ever use that for anything?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, my daughter's going out to college in Rochester, so we'll fill up the back of the car with her stuff, and then I want to spend overnight there, so I'll throw my suitcase in there and have a couple things of my own in there. Also, sometimes you want to go out and get some food to bring home, and it could be, let's say, a little smelly.
Sure.
You put it in the frunk, and you don't have to smell that in your car or have that lingering smell in the car. So it's kind of nice to use that for even local stuff.
That's awesome. The frunk. You can throw it right in the frunk, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Peter. We really appreciate you bringing this out and talking with us about this. That's awesome.
My pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to come on down and meet Peter and check out the Mach-E, you can do that until 1 p.m. today. All of this is here. Thank you, Peter. All of this is here for you to learn, for you to figure out how you can make changes and make steps in your life towards a little more sustainability. I see over here we've got a school bus. We're carrying school children in a very sustainable way. Over here, let me see if I can take a look under the hood. What do we see here? Okay. So this feels like this is also a hybrid type of situation here. We've got a battery in there, EV style, but also some moving parts, some traditional ICE, as they say, internal combustion engine. Some of those parts are on display as well. But as you see, West Hartford's moving in a direction, right? All together, we're moving in a direction of sustainability when it comes to lawn care, when it comes to, transporting yourself around. Maybe that's on a bicycle. Maybe that's getting an EV. Maybe that's getting a plug-in hybrid. Maybe that's ride sharing. But all of those things go toward the sustainable effort that West Hartford's kind of putting together here. And I see this, West Electric. Looks like we're in conjunction with Eversource. Okay. So what they got here, what it looks like here is not only can you get an EV where your car is powered by battery, you can power your house, your home. You can get an EV charger installed in your home. You can also get a battery installed in your home. Say you've got solar panels on your roof, you get this battery installed. Not only can you plug in your car, but you can come off the grid. If you've got a house positioned in a nice way where it gets a good amount of sunlight, you're able to not only power your own home just through the power of the sun, you're able to add to the grid, gaining credits from Eversource, make that bill go down a little bit. If you add to the grid instead of pulling off the grid, they give you a little bit of kickback on that. Let's see if we can get some info here. Hello, sir. How are you? Hi. My name is Chris. Nice to meet you. I'm here with West Hartford Community Interactive. Can you give us your name real quick?
Ed West.
Ed
Very
West
easy,
is
West
here.
Hartford.
Hey, there he is. He's in the right spot. Ed, what do we got going on here? Because just from the looks of it, now I did a lot of guessing just now. Sorry, West Hartford. That was a lot of guessing on my part. But it looks like we're putting batteries in people's homes. Is that what the gist is here?
Yeah, so it's trifecta right here. So you got your EV charging, your solar, and your batteries.
Okay.
All ties in together.
So we're doing all three here. So what's the mission? Are we trying to get people to grab solar panels, grab an EV, power their car with their home, and then come off the grid maybe with a battery in their home? Is that what we're aiming for?
Yeah, so obviously you're going to save a lot on fuel by going electric, but you're also going to save a lot on electricity with going solar. So it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And then when you factor in the batteries, now if we get a big storm, you go off grid, you can essentially charge them overnight or charge them during the day, use them overnight, and keep going over and over again.
Okay.
So,
okay. So it's a way to be sustainable, but also a little more self-reliant as well, right? You make that investment in your home and in yourself and in your life. You're not so dependent on the main grid that everyone's feeding off of. Say power goes down, we get a big snowstorm, a branch comes down and knocks down the power lines right in front of your house. You can go on like everything's normal, yeah? Yeah.
So that's what we're calling a microgrid.
A microgrid, okay. So just like your own personal grid, it's your own microgrid. Okay.
There you go. You don't need Eversource right now.
Yeah, you don't need Eversource. Hey, amen to that. Listen, is there potential, and I also made this bold claim as well, if you've got solar panels on your roof and your house is positioned in such a way that you get maximum sunlight during the day, do you feed back into Eversource's grid with that?
Yeah.
Okay, and is there any benefit to a resident for doing that? Say I've got a house that's in direct sunlight for 9-10 hours of the day. For 9-10 hours of the day, right? Direct sunlight right on the roof, and we're feeding into the grid. Does Eversource give me anything for that?
So what you want to do is you want to equal out.
Okay.
So on the really sunny days, you're going to backfeed a lot. And then on the cloudy days, you're going to take from them. So
Okay.
you want to net zero.
Okay.
So you size your system accordingly to be zero at the end.
Okay. Okay.
They don't pay you enough to oversize it.
Gotcha. Okay. Eversource is watching their own back. Understandable. But we can watch our backs as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. With our own microgrids. Okay. So the idea being net zero, you're not pulling from the grid unless you really need to. Is more so what the aim is.
Yeah, you're going to pull every day because it's not going to be sunny every day.
Sure.
But you're also going to give back every day.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think our solar is selling for about 18 cents a kilowatt when Eversource is about 29.
Okay.
Yeah, our salesmen know that better, but
Yeah. Yeah.
good idea.
Okay, awesome. So this is a program that's available to West Hartford residents right here in town, right? You can get solar panels installed on your house right here in West Hartford. How would someone go about doing that?
They can reach out to West Electric. We're right in East Hartford.
Okay.
But we service the town of West Hartford. We've been working here for 20 years.
Okay, awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Hey, West Hartford, come down here, get you some solar panels, learn what you can do to make yourself, get your own little microgrid, be prepared for the winter, right? You know we get a lot of big storms here in Weha, in the Northeast. We get big snowstorms, that big heavy snow will come down, knock a branch down, take out your power, unless you got a juice box. You can use a juice box to power your car, right? Is that what I'm looking at?
They just went out of business. I'm letting everybody know. It's
No more juice
one
box.
of the most installed ones in Connecticut. So if
Okay.
you're signed up for the Eversource program with them, it's probably not going to work anymore. So you can
Okay.
ask for help with that too.
So West Electric can help you out. If you've already taken the plunge and you've got a juice box, West Electric can help you out, upgrade you to
Emporia. They shouldn't be going anywhere. Much better unit.
Emporia is now the thing. So if you do have a juice box, maybe it would be incumbent upon you to come on down here and check out what West Electric's got going on for you. They got solutions. They got next steps for you to take. Thank you very much. Appreciate what you're doing, sir. Appreciate you. Hey, West Hartford, come check them out. We're here until 1 p.m. A lot of info, and a lot of interesting vehicles all around us right now. Hello, sir. How are you? That's an electric bicycle there.
My wife is not available today, so I rode it nicely today. It's a Class 2 tandem. Well, Class 1 goes to 0 to 20. 2 can go up to 28.
Okay, you can get 28 miles an hour on a tandem bike here. Fully, it's powered through obviously your own human power, but it helps carry you along with an electric motor. Is that right?
Yes. You do have to pedal. If you don't pedal, you have no assist. This is an e-assist,
Okay.
not an E. Whereas,
So it's not fully automatic. You're not gonna just sit around cruising on the bike up hills. You're gonna have to give it a little bit of juice, but it will help you get to the top of that hill. Okay, very nice, very nice. How long have you had this vehicle?
coming on 2 years.
Okay. How often would you say that you ride it?
Weekly at least, in the good weather. And sometimes we take it on trips with us, so it's even more daily at that time.
Yeah, okay. So this is kind of like a nice, it's exercise, like a low impact exercise, right? Like, so when you do want to take maybe a tougher, more challenging course, you can maybe reach above you can swing above your own weight class there a little bit with something like this, getting a little bit of extra help from an electric motor. This is awesome. And this is your own personal vehicle that you and your wife, how lovely. That's got to be a fun time, right? Yeah, going on vacation, riding on your tandem bike. Yeah.
You can't fly with it because it's got those lithium batteries, but
Sure.
other than that, it's good for domestic travel.
Yeah. So you strap this onto your EV.
No,
You take it with you?
put it in the car. It's this pricey rig here, so I don't want to take a chance of falling off the car. So it's
Understood,
it's in the car.
It's in the car.
Highlander.
Hey, there you go.
But I don't want to brag about what brand, whatever. But that was a condition of buying the vehicle. Can it fit the bike?
Can it fit your bike? Yeah.
Then I can buy it.
If it fits your bike, then it fits your lifestyle. I love it. Yeah. Thank you so much for stopping and letting us know about this. West Hartford, there's a lot of options for sustainability. Tandem bikes. You can get an EV. You can get a battery for your house, solar panels for your house. You can come off the grid. You get your own microgrid. Let's see what else we've got. There's a lot more bikes. There's a whole bunch of bikes coming through. You can bring your family down and be sustainable with all of us right here in in West Hartford at the Town Hall. And like I was saying before, I'm an EV owner myself. Let me just show you this real quick. This is a very standard electric vehicle charger. Most vehicles will be able to use this. If you've got a Tesla, the plug-in is a little different, but I do believe there's an adapter for it. It's very simple. There's an on button and there's an off button. You ready to charge? You come over here, you press this on button. Boom. The plug slides right on out. You grab this guy, little button on the top. You press that button and the cord extends to quite a distance, actually. More than you'd ever need, if I'm being honest. Look at that. Your car's parked right here. Boom. Plug it in, walk away. When you're done, you unplug it. You come over here. You hit this off button. And the cord begins to retract. And it couldn't be any more simple than that. Right? And we're right here next to West Hartford Center and Blueback Square. What better place to grab Hartford? I don't know if you know this, but on Sundays, we don't always have the EV Fest. That's today. We do that today, but usually on Sundays, hold on. I was going to make a transition, but let's park for 1 second here. Special.
I'm the president of the SWAT team, and I am actually the head of the SWAT team, but not that little one that you think. This is the one right here, Special Wide All-Wheel Drive Transport. I'm the only member, so our meetings are short.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay.
But this is the fastest e-bike in the world.
The fastest e-bike in the world.
Documented. It's going in the Guinness World Book of Records. It takes 6 months to get approved of that, you know, and then make sure nobody beats you. So hopefully nobody will beat me. But
yeah.
We've got about 1,000 watts here, 1,500 watts there, 2,000 watts in the back, 2,000 watts in front, 0 to 60 in probably 2.5 seconds.
60 miles an hour?
2.5 seconds. I won't get on it and do that, but it's done it on the dynamo. I'm not going to, that's dangerous.
It is dangerous, yeah, but it's also impressive.
It's awesome, and I'm designing them for police departments. I am a retired motorsports dealer, and I'm building safety equipment for police officers, and this is my project right here. Okay. So it's built to military spec. It's built for police officers to put their equipment in front and their camera on here instead of on their chest, so they can, you can't catch me, but I can catch you. Yeah. So if a police officer had this, he can get the bad guys quicker than pedaling and quicker than a dirt bike. So
sure thing. This is really impressive. Is this a labor of love for you?
It's an obsession. It's an obsession. I can't, I go through withdrawal if I don't ride this thing every day.
Yeah.
And I get attention everywhere I go, and who doesn't want attention, right? So, no, I love it. I'm all for electric vehicles. I think we need to have more electrical cars, less gas cars. You know, I have a few of those myself. I'm all for electricity.
All for
I mean, we got plenty of it. It's in the sky. It comes down. Fossil fuels are going to run out.
That's for free every
Yeah,
day, right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's right there. And so does lightning. So, I mean, we've got electricity. We've had it before we've had fossil fuels.
It's true.
Right?
It's true. It's true. This is awesome. This is awesome. So is this a one-of-a-kind vehicle?
A company called E-Cells in Nevada builds the Monarch 1000, which is this frame. And I took that, and I fell in love with it so much, I said, I'm going to tweak this thing, and I'm going to make it better. So I engineered I had Empower e-bikes engineer the batteries for me to my specs. And we catted it out, and this is what we came up with. And when I hit the throttle, after it came out of there, it was like, wow. You know, I mean, it'll go through snow, sand. You can go up to water as long as you don't hit the engines, because electricity and water don't like each other very much.
Sure.
You know.
But I'm checking out these wheels. These tires are heavy duty. They're ready for whatever kind of terrain you need to ride across. Sand, gravel, snow, whatever you need to get through. It's here.
My motorcycles that I have smaller tires than this.
Yeah.
Now, Harley Davidson has a 3-inch tire. This is a 5-inch tire.
Yeah.
And it pushes and pulls, so you can't get stuck. This can go anywhere. You can climb right over that curve without putting your feet down. And you can go to Rhode Island and back on one charge and still have 80% left without touching the pedals.
That is actually really impressive. To Rhode Island and back without charging. I don't know. I have an EV myself. I'm not sure I could do that in my Chevy Bolt if I could make it all the way to Rhode Island and back.
When you're done with this, you can hop on and take it for a spin if you like. You're welcome to.
I'd be very excited to do that, but also extremely nervous to do that.
It's bulletproof. You can't hurt it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't hurt it. I'm sure I can't hurt it. That's not what I'm worried about.
We'll get a video of you on it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see about that. Thank you so much. This is really awesome.
Yes, sir.
It's really awesome. I'm glad you shared this with us.
Greg Savage.
This is Greg Savage, ladies and gentlemen, and he's leading the way into the future for not EVs, electric bikes. He's with his own special SWAT team right now. This is
I'm the president. I'm the founding father of the SWAT team.
The president.
Member, though.
The president and sole member of his own little SWAT team. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. We appreciate what you're doing. You might be seeing more of these on the street. I mean, this is a one of one right now, and it's going in the Guinness Book of World Records. He's building them. He's trying to make a whole fleet, and he wants our West Hartford boys in blue to be able to be equipped with something that can get them through the streets of West Hartford quickly, efficiently, safely. It's amazing. It's amazing what he's doing. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. We got more bikes. Bike share.
I see you all the time.
We got bike share
I saw you the other day at the
right over here.
but you were like,
Let's see. Let's make our way over here. And we got some more electric bikes. Now these look a little more casual in nature, I'd say, than the previous bike that we saw. That one is for action. These are leisurely. These are leisurely, but they still look pretty nice. They look pretty. Let's see if we can take a look at some of these.
Oh, hi.
Hello. How's it going?
Good.
I don't mean to interrupt. I could just listen in if you guys were in the middle of a tour or something here.
Trying to figure out how to use my new bike.
This is your new bike?
Yes.
You purchased this recently?
No, my brother gave it to me. He's an industrial designer, and this was a client's bike that he was working on designing.
Okay.
So, anyway, I'm learning how to use it.
You're learning the ins and outs. You've never owned a bicycle with an electric motor in it, I assume?
No, never.
Okay.
Never. So, it's got more power than I expected.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's a new thing to learn. We were just checking out that bike over there. His one of one. He said 0 to 60 in about 2 seconds, and I'm like, good on you, pal. Yeah. You enjoy that. But this looks a little more my speed, right? These over here are just for normal bike riding activities. Yeah. So, do you plan on taking this out once you get a hang of it? What do you think you'd be able to do with this, or what would you like to do with
I've
this?
gone from my house to Stop and Shop on Boulevard, and just cruising around town.
Just cruising around town.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Have you taken any big hills?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I hear that's one of the major benefits of this, right? Like it'll give you a hand on some of those rougher terrains, right?
Yeah,
If you're going up a hill, you don't have to sweat and pedal quite so hard. It'll help you up.
Right.
On those kind of inclines. That's awesome. So far this has been a nice ally for you to get to and from the grocery store and just kind of live a normal life, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a normal and sustainable life, yeah?
Yeah. It's a sweet little bike.
It's a sweet little bike, and you're enjoying it so far. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got this. I might grab me one of these days. Let's take a look at what else we got here. There's the Gazelle.
The Gazelle, yeah, this is my own bike, which I'm showing here today.
This is your bike.
Yes.
Yes. How long have you had it?
2 years, two summer seasons.
2 summer seasons you've had this bike.
Yeah.
And what would you say are the big takeaways? If someone's never ridden an electric bike before, only have used a normal standard, I'll pedal it myself kind of bike, what's the big difference? What's the big, what do they need to know before jumping in?
Well, having an electric assist just is a game changer. It just levels out the hills. All the concerns that you have in getting on your bike and going to anywhere, wherever you're thinking of going, you're going to sometimes say, well, I don't know if I really feel like climbing that hill today. And this just evens it out. It evens out the hills, and these things will just make you smile every time you get on them. It's just unbelievable.
It's fun to ride.
I'm 2 years later, I'm still getting on the bike, and I'm saying to my wife, I love this bike. This is just so much fun. This is crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's fantastic. And so this is your guy. Do you know anything about these others here?
The other blue bike is my wife's bike.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much the same characteristics, just a different brand.
Yeah.
And these things are just thrilling us. We just love having them. And we have we both have 2 other bikes at home, and regular bikes. We have folding bikes, but this is just a whole nother.
Right. Would you say you use these more than the others?
These are getting most of our bicycle riding time now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. It's lovely to see so much adoption of new technologies, more sustainable technologies, and practical technologies as well, right? You can use this, like she was saying, to just go to the grocery store or to just kind of cruise around and enjoy the sights around town, right? Yeah. That's really awesome. And thank you for bringing these out, just to help spread knowledge.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
And the farmers market's happening right up here too. And normally I go to the farmers market and I volunteer there, but I also shop there on Sundays and take the groceries home. Yeah, I have a large basket that I put on the back and load it up. And again, the electric assist just is a game changer. And you still get exercise.
And you still do.
It's totally. Yeah. This bike will not give you an assist unless you are pedaling.
Sure.
So you got to do some work, and it will add to the work that you're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's your ally in riding. It'll help you along those hills. It'll help you around those curves. That's awesome. Thank you so much for bringing these out here and for sharing your knowledge with us. We really appreciate it. Hey, West Hartford, come down here and learn something about these bikes right now. Learn something about these cars, those lawn care equipment items. There's a lot to be learned here, and there's a lot you can do to make your life that much more sustainable. That's the mission here in West Hartford. You heard right up top Mayor Cantor letting us know that West Hartford has been recognized on a state level, not just for our infrastructure for building chargers for EVs and all that, but just general sustainability, how walkable the town is, right? How easy it would be to hop on one of these bikes and ride around the town. West Hartford's on the right path, and I love to see it. I was going to transition a moment ago before we saw those awesome, awesome bikes. I think now's a good time. He just mentioned the farmer's market where he rides his electric bike, his electric assist bike. We got the farmer's market. That happens pretty much every week, every Sunday. I've been here for a few of them. It's always a good time. Sometimes they've got live music. Sometimes they've got fresh popcorn. It's just a fun time. So if you're on your way down to the town hall for the EV showcase, don't turn around. Definitely continue down here for that. But you're getting a double bonus. You're getting a twofer today. You get the EV showcase. You get to learn about how you can be more sustainable here in West Hartford. You get your eyes on some EVs, and I see a bunch of EVs here that are just parked in the parking lot. They're not even a part of the showcase. There's one right here on the end. Mine is just over there, parked on the road. But you can come on down. Let's see. I know I saw, the dogs are out. It's not a West Hartford event unless we see several happy dogs jumping around, greeting everyone that they see. And here we are at the farmer's market. Look at that. You got a twofer here at 50 South Main Street today, Sunday, October 6th. It is the 6th, yes. Numbers confuse me, but I got it right that time. It's Sunday, October 6th. And right now you've got the EV showcase and the farmer's market. The Blueback Farmers Market is also in full swing. I see kids drawing on pumpkins. I see happy dogs. 2 happy dogs. They're seeing each other. They're saying, "What's up?" "What up, dog?" That's what he just said. Did you hear him? What do we have over here? More than just food. Herbal infused teas. We've got handcrafted items. I see what looks like wind chimes down the way there. Balsamic sundries. All kinds of goodies. This is West Hartford Community Interactive. This is the local TV station. We're just getting our eyes on the events. Usually it's just the farmers market, but since we had the EV showcase and the farmers market, we're just telling everybody that they can come on down here and check out all the good stuff because your health matters.
Yes, your health matters.
Yes. Can we talk a little bit real quick? What is this? What do we have? Herbal infused teas. I'm sorry, my name is Chris. This is West Hartford Community Interactive. We're live on YouTube right now.
Okay.
Can we tell people about all the good stuff we got? It smells great over here, by the way.
Thank you.
What do we have? What do we got?
So we are the CEOs of Planted Black Sisters. Yes, so we have herbal infused tea beverages that we're introducing to the nation. It's all about healing your gut naturally. We suffer with our health in the past. We almost lost our lives.
Yeah.
I had diabetes. I had my kidneys. It affected my kidneys.
I had gastroparesis, candida of the esophagus, fatty liver, hepatitis A. So this is why we do what we do, you know. We don't know who's out there that need healing and that's suffering. So we came up with herbal infused teas to introduce to the people. It's no dairy, no soy, no artificial sweeteners. Everything is all natural and pure.
Okay.
Yes.
And with a focus, I imagine, on gut health, right? We hear a lot about gut flora, right? That's what we're thinking about?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. All natural herbs, plant-based living. Listen, the grass is always greener on the plant-based side. It's all about healing the gut naturally.
And right here is where the true healing begins.
Right
literally.
here. Don't neglect your health. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until it's too late.
Start now. Invest now.
Right now. Check
Right
out our
now.
website, www.plantedblacksisters.com.
PlantedBlackSisters.com. They're looking out. They're looking out for our health right now. Thank you, ladies. And I said it a second ago. It does smell awesome over here. I gotta let you know.
Oh yeah, we also have some plant-based desserts here as well.
Cacao nip bites, so that's good for inflammation. It has chickweed in there. That's also good for inflammation. It's all about the gut.
Antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, antiparasitic.
Yeah.
Putting that good bacteria in your gut, bringing it back to its normal state.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Come on down to 50 South Main Street. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Come down here and check this out. If for nothing else but the beautiful smell, check it out. They got some teas for you. They got some gut health stuff for you. They're healing you from the inside. Look at this, fresh vegetables. River Ridge Farm, no spray, no till. It's regenerative, right out of Portland, CT. Check it out. This stuff is crisp. It's fresh. I see kale back there. I see eggplants back there, all kinds of squash. Thank you, sir. River Ridge Farm and Market. Here they are. Fresh greens throughout the coldest months of the year. They got it for you. And they got it here at West Hartford Town Hall, 50 South Main Street. And you know what? I said the last booth smelled great. Every booth I think is going to smell great because as I walk down, just a bouquet of aromas. Samad Gardens Initiative is here. Growing into a healthier lifestyle. Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
My name is Chris. I'm with West Hartford Community Interactive. We're just checking out. We got dual events going on right now. We want to let the people know that they should come on down and check it out. Why should they come to this booth?
Well, first of all, we've got tea samples. So we're sampling our tea that is locally grown, Tulsi Holy Basil tea. So it's delicious, it's adaptogenic, and we have all of our teas here for sale, herbal teas, and we've got a little bit of fresh produce too. And we are Samad Gardens Initiative because we help provide gardening tips, gardening advice. So if you have any questions about your fall garden, feel free to stop by and ask, and we will do our best to advise.
Thank you so much. Hey, West Hartford, there's so much here at West Hartford Town Hall for you to learn, from sustainability over at the EV Showcase to health sustainability over here at the Blueback Farmers Market. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Check it out. West Hartford, you're missing out today if you don't make it down to 50 South Main Street. It's a beautiful day. The weather is perfect, if I do say so myself. And the events are amazing. There's so much to learn. Sweet Creations there. Anna Sweet Creations. CT Garlic Co. I'm a garlic fan. I gotta tell you. I put garlic on pretty much everything that I cook. So I'm right at home over here. This is pretty much what I love. Look at these. Look at these prices. Check that out. You like garlic? Come here. CT Garlic Co. Hello, sir. My name is Chris Prentice. I'm with West Hartford Community Interactive. What does CT Garlic Co. do?
We are a farm based out of Suffield. We grow garlic, and we love what we do.
That's it.
Yeah.
Simple and plain and clean. Do you like garlic? So do they. Come on down and grab you some. I love it. I love it. And it's fresh. It's all fresh. Yep. You're not going to beat these prices either. Take a look at this. $13 a pound. Yeah, look at this. Bulk garlic.
Better than anything you'll find in the store.
Better than anything you'll find in the store. Fresher, I'm sure.
Yep, grown locally.
Grown locally. You're into supporting local farms and local growers. This is where you do it. Right here at 50 South Main Street. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. CT Garlic Co. is here, ladies and gentlemen. I told you they got live music at the farmer's market. Today is no different. We've got a gentleman rocking out on the accordion over there. He's got several instruments. Right now he's decided to pull out the accordion, but I'm sure he'll be rotating through. So come on down. West Hartford, there's so much to get to. There's so much to get to. I don't know if we'll do like a quick sweep by because we got to get moving here. There's so much. Here's Sweet Acre, certified organic. I see so many tomatoes. I see so much lettuce. I see peppers. I see all kinds of goodies right there for you to get, locally grown right here in Connecticut. I'm at the next booth here. Never a dull moment with Kevin Reed. Knife sharpening. You can drop stuff off. You can get it done same day. He does scissors. He does mower blades. He does loopers. He does pruners, head shears, all kinds of stuff. Kitchen knives, serrated knives, small knives, large knives. What do you got? He'll sharpen it for you. Right. Kevin, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. My name is Chris Prentice. This is West Hartford Community Interactive. We're live on YouTube right now. We just want to make sure that people know that they should be here if they've got dull knives.
That's right.
Because Kevin's going to get you right.
That's right.
Right. Okay. Kevin, are you here regularly at this farmer's market? Or?
Yep. Every Sunday, 10 to 1.
Every Sunday, 10 to 1. Today, no exception. Hey, West Hartford, it's October 6th. We love you. Come on down. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin's doing a great service for us right here. You can check him out. Check out that QR code as well. There he is, at Kevin-Reed-82. Check him out there. Kevin Reed's got your back. If you've got dull shears, he'll fix you. He'll get you right. Clatter Ridge Farm is here as well. I see a lot of mushrooms. I see a lot of bread. Sliced sourdough. I see winter wear, which we're going to need that relatively soon. Today's a beautiful day, but I know it's coming. It's coming, and they're going to get you ready. Hello, Clatter Ridge Farm. How are you? I'm wonderful. My name is Chris Prentice. This is West Hartford Community Interactive. We're stationed right in the building here, right in 50 South Main Street. We wanted to get eyes on this event. We're live on YouTube right now. We want people to come on down. We're here 10 to 1, right, for the farmer's market? Okay, so what time is it right now? It's 12:21, everybody. Run down here right now. You've got 39 minutes to make yourself privy to all of the good stuff here. I see Bobby Emery. You can follow right there. Click that, scan that QR code. Scan that.
And we'll be here another 3 weekends.
And they're here the next 3 weekends. You guys will be here as well. Check it out.
West Hartford has been wonderful offering us this space to use for the market. So
fantastic.
It's great.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you guys showing up for this. This is really great. They're providing all the nummies you need. I see Small State Provisions got bread there. We've got mushrooms that I can't name are over here.
Lamb and pork.
Lamb and pork. Check it out.
Not the name of the mushrooms.
Not the name of the mushrooms, but that's what they've got also.
And eggs.
And eggs. They got a little bit of everything over here at Clatter Ridge Farms. Thank you very much. We appreciate you for being here. West Hartford, you got until 1 p.m. over there. I see a lot of an assortment of plants here, potted plants for you. West Hartford, this is the Blueback Farmers Market. It's here in 50 South Main Street in the Town Hall parking lot, weekly on Sundays. We're running out of time. There's so much to see. We did the EV showcase. We did the farmers market. You got a few more minutes to come down and see both, and you should do just that. It's 50 South Main Street, right here in West Hartford. It's the town hall. That's the building right behind me. You know where it is. Come here. Learn something about an EV, learn something about your gut health, learn something about mushrooms or honey or potted plants or redoing your windows and doors. You can do it all your windows and doors. You can do it all right here at 50 South Main Street, and we would love to see you do that. We would also love to see you hit that subscribe button under the video that you're watching right now. You hit that button and you're privy to all of the good things that WHCI will bring you, including, I know we got Italian night coming up soon. We just did the Burger Bash a little while ago. We did We High United and Jazz, and all that stuff we did in the past. Still there for you to check it out. All the upcoming stuff, you'll be notified of it if you click that bell as well. Get a little ring ding and let you know what's coming. Weehaw, my name's Chris Prentice. This is WHCI. We love you. Stay awesome, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.